Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya. I would like to do my reading report video for the language testing subject for topic 2. So the first key learning focus about the assessment and setting. So the assessment is the actually the assessment is how the teacher it can be understand about the ability of their student. So not only exam or test, even though like the interaction or what they are do in the class, the student do in the class, it can be called assessment. So how to understanding about the assessment. So assessment actually is like the how the teacher understand or like they are tracking about the how their student is learn in the class, or how the student it can be answer their question, and how they are writing maybe, or they are talk in the class maybe with English, and how their effort to try to answer the question that their teacher give to them. So all the information that is teacher or the lecture get in the class is about the student ability. So um, assessment, it can be assessment is happen during the class, like in the first meeting until the last meeting. So during the meeting, during the class, it can be assessment like the ongoing. So the teacher can be can be give the grade without they are realized about that. So it called measurement. So sorry, assessment. So um so sorry. Okay, so if the student have giving a wrong answer, but how they are think is correct, so the teacher can be understand like, this student is understand, but they not really understand as a whole. But if the student is afraid to answer, so the teacher know that is this student is don't have the self-confidence. So assessment is really help the teacher uh, to adapt how they are teaching, like the method they are teaching to the student. So yeah, assessment is how the process of the learn to see their development in the learning something. And then assessment testing. Testing is the part of the assessment, but it can be called like the formula. So the test is have own time limit, have the time limit, and then have the clear format, and also the student know they are having taste, having taste in that time. And then also tasting have a grade or score, or have having a result. So the problem that is commonly happening in the testing is, if the testing cannot be conduct well, it can be make a student stress, and then not to see about their real ability, and then uh, can be measure just one way, just one thing, like just a measure reading, for example, not all the thing it can be wrong too, because they're not just they just have tasting in the wrong way. So the taste is must uh must suitable with the purpose. So for example, like the taste for the academic, the taste for the job, or uh, to the go to college, something kind of like it. So taste have must having the clear context. And then the next about the measurement and evaluation. So it can be confused about the what is measurement thing, measurement and evaluation. So measurement is like to make from the performance uh, uh, to be sorry to be a number, to be a grade, to be a number. Oh my god. So they are having a natural thing. So for example, like, I'm sorry, I having trouble in my camera. So they have their own result. So when they are have 75, or maybe A, B, or C, so they are clear, just like have giving a number. So this is a measurement is like, so this is a result, the result of your testing, for example. So it's about the quantity or quantity performer. And then the evaluation is evaluation that is from the measurement. If we already having a measurement, we also having a evaluation. So for example, like in the measurement, the student get the 75, or they get a grade, B grade, B score, or B grade. And then at the time we have the evaluation, like, is it 75 is good enough or not. uh, the student can be go to the hard level, if they are just get the 75 or not, or they need to remedial to get maybe 18 or 18.5 points, something kind of like that. So evaluation is to give the meaning for the number. So measurement is just give a number, but the evaluation give the meaning of the number. So yeah, that is for the measurement and evaluation. And then the last one is about the assessment and learning. So assessment is about the modern concept that is very very important. Why? Because at the once a time, the test is just a number, just a result for the something. But now test, it can see as a process of the learning, the part of the learning. So assessment can be so the first is the assessment. So assessment is help us to learn. After we do the assessment, or we do like no no sorry after the student have the testing, and then we do the assessment. And then if we see the assessment, if we like they can conduct the assessment as well, we can see that is the student, what is the strength of the student, what is their weakness of the student, and we know about the where the student can be go. So assessment is can be feedback to, not only just like uh, the result of something they are do. So yeah, maybe for example, like in the TOEFL, like we giving our student assessment that is contents of the reading, writing, reading and writing maybe, and then the reading is like they get 18 points, and then the writing they get 70 points. And then we do the assessment, and then we can tell the student that you can develop your writing, because your writing is have a low grade than reading. We know that is their strength in the reading, but they have weakness in the writing. Yeah, so that is help to learn. We know our, for example, me too, like when I do tasks and then I have low grade, I know that as I'm not I must develop this thing to to more learn, because I have low grade. So it can be make to build the self confidence if that is maybe conducted well. And then to learning, um when we are use the language we use in the real life, right? So the assessment must can be not out of the context what we are do in the real life. For example, like when we do a testing for maybe testing for the sales sales, for the sales role sales, maybe the sales sellers, and then we do that to the someone that is apply for this position, the sales. um we just like need them when we are tasting them, we need them to maybe sell something to like uh I forget the vocabulary. um Not, yeah, role play, like a role play, or pitching something to do that. So it's suitable, right, for their position as a sales, for example. And then if that is for academic, we giving their maybe like a reading, writing, or writing the essay. So if the testing not really fun what they are proposed to in the real life, the result cannot be cannot be have not really meaningful. So um yeah, it's must suitable for the context, for maybe for they are like for the job, for go to the college, or to the uh to the or get the certificate, something kind of like that. So language testing is always about the performance, and then from that we can conclude about the ability from that. Yeah, I think that's all about the measurement, evaluation, and then what do you call, assessment and learning, and also evaluation, measurement and evaluation, and um, assessment and testing. So yeah, I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.